Alright, my first attempt at PCB reflow. If I can focus. Alright, we got the PTC powered up. Got my thermal laser here. If we can't get a reading, I got 91C. Doesn't smell too bad yet. 14 watts of power is drawing. Got 104C. $125. $131. We got our flux juicing off here. $148. Looks like this guy might need a little nudge in the right direction. Yeah. On that pad. $151. This PTC should go up to 230. $180C. Looks like the metal is forming up a bit now. Didn't quite pull on that pad. $182, we're pulling still 14 watts. I would guess if I just current limit, then I can, maybe not. I could current limit, I guess, to control the curve a little bit. But right now I'm at 1.15 amps, 12 volts. I don't know when done is. There's a digital zoom. It's easier for my old eyes to see. I don't know how long I let it sit in this state. About 190-ish. We got some flux coming out. Move it around a little bit. from you can see the oxidation on the aluminum. Here's the result. I'm going to give this 5 volts with 0.002 amps. Pretty bright. It is really amazing how bright these little LEDs are. Alright, here's attempt number 2 with some 3535, which are much bigger. This bridged a little bit, but I was able to push it around and debridge it and get it to work. So this is actually working now. So the plate was a little warm earlier, 81 degrees. It's pulling 16 watts. All right, we got some flux smoking a little bit. I'd say the heat isolation is, ooh, those wires are hot. Right here. So the heat isolation is pretty good, but I mean this heat sink is definitely pulling some of the heat away. 116. Looks like it's wicking along there. One thing I don't know is if you have to touch them or put any downward pressure on them, they just float. So this looks pretty decent. This might be a little bit in the wrong place. Nudge it over. I overdid it. Yeah. Doesn't want to sit there. Weird. I just don't know. Do I need to now put some more flux on that? I moved it around. It's also not flat. That's going to be a problem. Yeah, I didn't get that centered in there where it really should be when I put the paste on. Now I got a mess. I think I got a problem here. I don't know. I probably should quit fucking with it. Okay. I don't know. Maybe. Alright, I'll take it off. Here's the result from the test. We got a good board. I had a problem with one of my traces here, but that's more of a G-code and a layout problem than anything else. I did have to nudge it around a little bit. I had a short to ground on the data out pin, but I just placed it pretty poorly. The second one I didn't have to fiddle with at all. So yeah, I mean, this is okay. I don't know if it's faster than hand soldering it, but you know, this is pretty small. It's probably fairly dangerous. I don't know if it's more dangerous than soldering. This one with the 0603, it went not as good as I wanted, but I think that's more of a paste application problem, because what my first attempt, I actually had this shorted across the pads there. So yeah, so there you go. That's PTC hot plate. The main benefit here is that for a small board and just a 12-volt power supply, you get a pretty decent result with this paste. There you go.